Together, let's see what Bono is made of. Bono is not his real name, as you can see. Paul David Hewson is his birth name. And he was born the 10th day of May, 1960. Now, Bono is a nickname, but curious enough, OO, which are the vowels, 6 plus 6 equals to 12. 12 is 3. Keep it in mind, 3. B is a 2, N is a 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. So we have a 3 and we have a 7. And together we have a 10, which is 1. We'll come back to that a little later. Now let's see what makes him be who he is. Now he's a great singer, as you know. Perhaps one of the best rock bands ever. U2. He is the heart of the band. His voice is unique, and his character, his personality, his being is known all over the world, even by governments. So let's see why that is. The vowels of Paul David Hewson adds to 12. 12 makes 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. Now let's see what the consonants do. Paul is 1, David is 3, and Hewson is 5. 1, 3, 5 equals to 9. So his motivation is a 3. And his social image, his inner desires, is a 9. 9 plus 3, 12 plus 9 equals to 21. So you get 3 again. He's motivated by the energy 3, and his potential, his expression, is a 3. It's like a motor. When you want to analyze someone professionally, you always go to the expression, to the potential. If there was an 8 here, that means that the person was born to be an entrepreneur, someone in business or a position of status. 3, as you know, is the butterfly, okay? The butterfly is all about beauty, it's all about talent, it's all about expression, it's all about communication. Voice. Do you see where his voice comes from? That's where it comes from. Very, very strong and unique voice. We'll get to the 9 a little later. Let's see what happens in his birth date. He was born the 10th. Now, automatically, that is his character or personality, which I associate with an eagle. Why the eagle? The eagle is the one. On top of the mountain, she sees everything, and very strategic. It's unbelievable how they dive into the ocean or the river to pick up a salmon. Wow, unbelievable. So, the eagle, which is a 1, now stay with me. We have a 1, but he was born in the month 5. 5 is the squirrel. Okay, so this is his first period of life, 5. This is second period of life, which is an eagle. However, this is always active. This is his personality, his character. For your information, when you put together a 3, 5, and 1, that is the highest you can get in terms of creativity, in terms of talent. That's the highest. So, Bono is an exceptional individual, but when you look at his life code, well, it's an apple giving apple juice, okay? Now, when we add the 10, which makes 1, the 5, which stays 5, 1960 is 16, 16 makes 7, 1 plus 5 plus 7 is 13, 13 makes 4. Now, that's his journey, that's his destiny, that's his life path. It's a 13-4. And I associate it with the ant. Why the ant? Okay. The ant is the worker. Have you ever seen an ant on vacation? Or taking a sun bath? Of course not. The ant, all she knows is how to work. Work, 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 work. Now, when you put all this together, do you actually see Bono just laying back and doing nothing? No. Impossible. Impossible. Hard worker. I don't know if you know about numerology, but A 13 always accentuates that energy. Now, if the 4 is stubborn, hard worker, the 13 amplifies it by 4 or 5 times. Okay? It's associated with other passages where work wasn't done. In this lifetime, it's double, triple, work, work, work. Now, what kind of work is he going to do? Well, what motivates him? 3, talent. It's all about image. It's all about speaking. That's what he does. What is his potential? His expression, his drive. A 3, again, it's all about talent, expression, the butterfly, 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 butterfly. Being born the 1, see, the 1 is what I call the cosmic penis. It never stops giving birth. Birth to what? To talent, to expression, to artistic, to image, to social image. It's all about that. 3 wants to express all the beauty it has. It holds inside. Being born on a month 5 gives him energy. He will try. He will try. It's funny how you two started. They did things that were against the law, but that's how they got known. That's another story. Being a personality character 1 with a 13-4 and that 3 over there, or those 2 3s over there, hard-headed. It's my way. I gotta do it. It has to work. I gotta do it. It has to work. Non-stop. You see, Oprah Winfrey is also 13-4. And Meghan, that just got married with Prince Harry, she's a 13-4. These people, I tell you right away, 13-4s have a wonderful ability to destroy themselves. Most people I know that are 13-4s, they do a very, very fine job self-destructing. But you can turn the table on that. Meaning, instead of using that energy to self-destruct, you can use that energy to go where no one has gone before. And these people, Bono, Oprah Winfrey, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Clint Eastwood, and Brad Pitt, and I could go on. These people don't stop. I call them shark teeth. Shark teeth. You know shark teeth? Whatever goes in, it doesn't come out. Okay? Again, he took what? He took the positive side. He took the road of possibility, the road of potentiality, and he's doing it. Actually, he's in Montreal today. He just got here today for 2 great shows. I love this man. I really do. When we look at all of this, okay, let's see how it unfolds. From 0 to 32 years of age, from 32 to 41, from 41 to 50, and 50 all the way till his departure. Let's see what happens. From 0 to 32, he placed a 6. For those who know numerology, 6 and 3s are the actors, the artists of our society. Paul McCartney, Britney Spears, John Lennon, not Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson, and I could go on. Bruce Willis, I could go on. That was his first pinnacle of life. The first influence. He was under the influence 6. So it accentuated his artistic abilities. They're unbelievable. Slash is a 6. Axl Rose is a 6. Goodness, there are so many. But I have to tell you this. Not everyone attains their potentiality or their ideals. Most of them self-destruct. And this individual could self-destruct. Could have. But he hasn't. He hasn't. He hasn't. Why am I saying that about the 6? Because the 6 can play the victim, the poor me attitude. I tried everything and nothing worked. And look at my past. my father did this, my mother did that, poor me, and you're self-destructing. But you can use the other side too, which you use the ability, the artistic, and share it with the world. And that's what he's doing. From 32-33 to 41-42, he plays the lion. So the 6 is the puppy. 6 is the puppy. Never forget that. Why the puppy? Because 6 is, it's all about love, harmony. It's all about cuddling. It's all about, okay. And very artistic, very family-oriented, very social. From 32-33 to 41-42, he plays the lion. What is the lion about? Territory. It's about success. It's about power on the throne. Well, guess what happened? You two really took off. Really took off at that age of time. And then from 41 to 50, I don't know what happened to Bono there. But there's a 14 here that makes the 5, you see? And he's on a challenge too, which will come back a little later. Something happened, 41 to 42 to 50-51. Was that a divorce? Usually this causes a divorce or a separation. I don't know. I did not check. I don't want to check because I want to do the reading as I see it in the chart and not being influenced by what I read. What is the 14-5? The squirrel. You see 5 squirrel, 5 squirrel. Why squirrel? Squirrels never stop. They're full of energy. They climb trees. They climb ceilings, roofs. They do unbelievable things. It's all about energy. It's all about dynamics. Non-stop, 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 non-stop. Trust me, I know I have many over here. Okay. But again, it's a 14. Every time there's a 13, there's a 14, there's a 16, or a 19, it's a red light. You need to stop, look, and listen. Okay. It is a passage of energy, but it's a passage with a 14 here, meaning there will be limitations, there will be issues to take care of. It will not be easy, okay? It will not be easy. However, if you want to read further or go further, then we associate this 14 here with his inner desires, his social image. When you put a 14-5 with a 9, you're talking about a philanthropist, you're talking about a missionary, you're talking about someone who is living to raise consciousness, to help the needy. Guess what? That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Bono is a philanthropist. His social image, which is also his inner desires, it's all about saving the world. And he's been doing his fair share of saving the world. I love this man. I really do. I really do. 51 onwards. 51 onwards. What did he place? Another butterfly, 3. Guess what? He's 58, he's already there. So, it's already 8 years in the 50. Wonderful songs he's been writing. Wonderful songs. And guess what? Because of a 13-4, because of all you see here, because of his personality, his character, stop. He will never stop. You will hear him go on and on and on and on. And don't stop. Don't stop. Right now his personal year is an 8. We live cycles of 9 years. Isn't he 8? 1 short of 9. It started just now in May. Well, actually last month, May. It's all about power. It's all about going further. There was a problem with his voice not too long ago, which he excused himself. His voice is back. His voice is back. Songs like they just came out, the Ordinary Love, many beautiful songs this man wrote. Now let's see what his weaknesses are. What are the weaknesses? And how much will they play in this life? Well, first off, the idea of saving the world, I would tell him, forget about it. The world does not want to be saved, so do whatever you can, but place yourself in a position of being ready, willing to help, and not actually wanting to help. Don't force your help. That was the first thing I'd say, because you are in for disappointment. You're in for disappointment. Is he highly spiritual? Well, it's quite relative and subjective, spirituality. He placed a 7, 58, 8. If we go back 8 years, that'll be 50. It's probably too early. So he's close getting to a 7. That's his third and last period of life. In other words, that's where he's aiming to go, to his third and last period of life. There's a lot of communication in his last pinnacle. His last period is a 7. And his inner desires is a 9. Okay, what do you see here? You see someone communicating value, spirituality into the world. Again, I tell you, Bono, do what you can. You're a very intelligent man. You know that you can only do so much. Okay? So please be okay with that. Another weakness. I'm not saying he's living it, but it's in his code. A lot of emotion. So he's very emotional, and he's also very sentimental. So that could bring you down. And your voice, when your voice went, it's probably the thyroid. It's what we call the 5th chakra. And that is all about emotion. It's all about wanting something to happen and it doesn't happen. And you get attacked there. So hey, emotions and sentimental, don't lose it. Don't lose it, but don't destroy yourself with it, okay? He's also very sensitive. Okay, I see there's a wonderful, from where I'm standing, I don't live with them. There's a wonderful chemistry in the band. He can be way too sensitive and way too emotional, which will ignite this 4, which can be very hard-headed, stubborn. And that, of course, is the mixture, the combination for self-destruction. Well, look, he's highly successful. And when you are highly successful with such social, presence, image, you have personal coaches to tell you where to go, what to do, what not to do. And if you listen, you will always get the best out of life. Always, always. So again, be careful with your throat, be careful with your heart, and go along with the flow. Share what you have to share. You are an icon in our society. You have the heart in the right place. You were born with a heart in the right place. If anyone can do changes in this world, it's you. Okay, Bono? It's you. I love you, man. I really do. I love you. In this lifetime, there's a specific interest you brought, Bono. It's the 2. That means that you do not have the letters B, K, T in your name. That's telling you it is very, very important for you to work your relationships in this lifetime. And when I talk about relationships, I'm talking about relationships in general, including with yourself. Okay? It's all about being and let be. It's all about speaking and listening. It's all about sharing. Sharing. It's all about that. And again, when these two challenges too, because now you're in them, really vibrate, this with that lesson can bring you, look, a very, very profound sensitivity. Now there's two sides to this kind of sensitivity. It can bring you to self-destruction, yes, but it can also bring you to a very, very high and profound clairvoyance. You just know, you just feel people. You most probably are using that. Okay, you are moving into very soon to a period 7, and if you have any issues, any problems with spirituality, when I talk about spirituality, I'm talking about your inner spirituality, how you see yourself and how you see the world. See, this should lead you to truth, to knowledge. Oh, I am not Bono. I am doing the experience of Bono. I'm not a human being. I am doing the experience of a human being. I'm not this. I'm just playing this. And that in itself is enlightenment. So this is it. Well, if you want to go to the talents or specific talents, which are the grid of Pythagoras, he's got the 1, 5, 9. You see, he's got 1, 5, 6, 9. 1, 5, 6, 9. So 1, 5, 6, 9. So he's got a line full, which is all about, it's all about intention. It's all about drive. It's all about purpose. Again, that this will seriously help this 4. They are amazing people, the 13-4s, when they are doing the positive or living the positive of their code. This is Antonio speaking. Thank you very much.